The plate. On the ground, McLean throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Let's take a look at our lineup. In that 5 spot, a guy that's been struggling a little bit, Adolis Garcia.
Well, you see the batting average there, and it doesn't get a whole lot uglier than that, unfortunately. But at this point, I think he's just got to put the numbers out of his head completely. There's a pretty good chance he's not going to get them where they need to be by the end of the season. So you hit the reset button and you say, how can I be productive today? Most of all, how can I help my team win ball games? I think when you get that kind of focus, the numbers will follow.
One down, Phillies down a run. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Backed off the plate that time. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to pull side, bet it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Friedel in position. And that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So the Philadelphia Phillies look pretty solid about a third of the way into the season. And singing, that's about what we expected. They look as good as they were projected to be.
Yeah, they look pretty strong so far. They haven't blown the doors off, but they're putting themselves in a pretty good position to contend. If they want to make their run to the postseason a little easier, though, I think they need to turn it up over the next month. Really push to the All-Star break.
That puts the corner. Nola making his 10th start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2014. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitch.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 7th home run of the season. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 2-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 down. Now, Spencer Steer.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball
He's
two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That
Ball
one just
inside.
misses. Full count now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Batting 8.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ball one.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
That's ball two.
Fouled off down the right side. Two now. Now one
That's ball
missed.
three.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Into center. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
McLean at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. He's 0 for 1. This one kicks it away from Real Muto. The throw into second. Save!
He's in there.
And
He's
now
safe.
a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boo. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. Justin Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Aye. Ball, that's off the plate.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. One away.
Hey.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Nope. Outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. On the ground at first, Steer. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. Oh. Set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 4-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field, carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Digging in, Will Benson.
Ball, that's out.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Close, but call the ball. Ball 2. He swings and fouls one off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air, left field. De La Cruz moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Noel D. Martinez.
That one
That's
outside.
outside.
And that's ball 1. Knee high, that's in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 2nd game of the series. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. So a 2 out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. But it's off the leather. Marte on his horse around third. He will score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Tanner Banks takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Man at second. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 1. This Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here in Philadelphia, and now for the Phillies, Brian De La Cruz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Nope, that's inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Foul ball. Two now. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. So now with 1 away and a man at second, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 0-2. In the dirt. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Ball, that's inside.
De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Foul ball there. And that one sliced foul. Here's the 0-2. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Walker. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it to first. Inning over. Reds go down quietly. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see, had a vision.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Pedro Leon stands in for the Phillies.
No, inside.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Just missed. The Reds leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a 3-0. So
that's a ball.
Puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be Justin Turner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
First and second here, no outs. Fouled off left side. On the ground to third. One at second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1 so far.
No, that's down.
Base knock right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
For the Phillies, left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-0.
Oh, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Here's a 2-1. And
Ball,
this is
that's
inside.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate
Nope.
has been
Ball
great
1.
hitting under pressure this year. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's a little bit low. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We've played 4. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 3. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
This one in the air, center field. Marsh on his way over. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Popped in the air, left side. Turner settles underneath it. And there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next for Cincinnati, Noelvi Marte, 1 for 2.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Suarez off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss there. Lunging, but it gets down. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. De La Cruz on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated. I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Friedel under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Pedro Leon.
Now it's the right fielder, Pedro Leon. And that one fouled off. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
First pitch swinging.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. High fly ball out towards left center. And that's the inning. So they work around to lead off double. We're through 5. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 3. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit.
First baseman Spencer Steer.
Ball 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. This one smacked out to left center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Jose Trevino.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. McLean hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Swing and a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedel.
Foul ball.
Ball 1.
Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. One and 2 here. Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Williamson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 1-0. Hey. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Pierce Johnson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Santiago also throwing. The 1-1. That one missing inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The 3-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Bryson Stott, the next to hit. Gets the bunt down the right side. And a foul ball. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Steer to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he's just giving himself up to move 2 runners into scoring position right there, but somehow the defense can't get an out anywhere, and this is quickly turning into a golden opportunity for this offense.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Ball that's outside.
And it's 1-0. Fouls away the first offering.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The Reds trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And
that's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 2-2. That's down and in.
Ball 3.
And a run comes in to score.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
All loaded up. Trey Turner will hit next. Golden opportunity right here. That misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs 1 hitter at a time.
swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Comebacker could be 2 to the plate for 1 and 2. What a play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. A 3-run dinger. And they take the lead. It's 7-5.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 2 down. Here is Bryce Harper. 1 for 3. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. JT Realmuto delivers yet again on this one, and it's 7-5. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. New pitcher on now, Brad Keller.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Turner with the throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Cincinnati, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
The Phillies leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Will Benson digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Inside
off the
ball.
inside edge.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Noel Marte.
Gets him to chase after that one. The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. Benson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Goes down looking. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 7 and the Reds 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Pedro Leon now at the plate.
Hey!
Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Fought off foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman.
Here's Turner now.
Turner.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
In the air right field. Marte on his way over, reaching for it, and brings it in. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They lead it 7-5.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Misses
Nope,
again,
that's a ball.
5 in a row. Kerkering, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Not even close there. Ball 3. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Inside, ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And ball
Nope.
4 there.
Ball
Tying
4.
run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Trevino
Nope.
in the box
Outside.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ball
Ball
1
1.
there. And
That's a
another
ball.
ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl. That one off the mark.
Down.
Ball 1. The Reds with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fastball for a strike. The 1-1. Ripped to right. Oh, he misses it. It drops. In comes the run from second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Orion Kerkering won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Jose Alvarado.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.